Hello students, I am Mohammad Asim and I am teaching you O-level mathematics. In last lecture, we did some problems regarding quadratic equation and we did question number 3 of exercise 1A book 3 7 edition. In question number 3, we did the conversion of a given expression in terms of completing square, in terms of perfect square. What is perfect square? A plus b whole square form or a minus b whole square form. Question number 3. In question number 3, we did to convert given expression in completing square form. Today, we have to take help concept from question number 3 to apply. We have to apply concept of question number 3 in question number 4 to solve a quadratic equation with the help of completing square method. Have a look. Part A. Question is same. Solve each of the following equations giving your answer correct to 2 decimal places. Correct to 2 decimal places. Write the answer after 2 decimals. Point के बाद 2 decimal तक का आंसर लिखना है. C part A. X square plus 2x minus 5 is equal to 0. Student, question when we have to do questions related to completing square method, one question is arise in our mind. Why we are applying the method of completing square instead of the method of factorization? The answer is, for these kind of questions, we cannot apply the method of factorization, the middle term break method, because we don't have two numbers whose multiplication is 5 and whose addition or subtraction is 2. So we cannot apply the method of factorization in these type of quadratic equations. So the new method called completing square method come for these questions. What is completing square method? You have already learned in question number 3, but I repeat again the whole method for your satisfaction. What is the method of completing square? Take x square, always divide by 2 the coefficient of x. What is the coefficient of x? Is 2. We have to divide 2 by 2. Then plus write 2 by 2 square and minus 2 by 2 square. One time add, one time subtract, so that the question is in balance. This minus 5 remains minus 5 is equals to 0. So you have two formulae. A square plus 2ab plus b square is equals to a plus b square. A square minus 2ab plus b square is a minus b whole square. Now see this, what I told you in question number 3. This is your a, this is your b, and this is your 2ab. So a square plus 2ab plus b square is what? A, which is x, b, which is 2 upon 2 square, minus 2 upon 2 square, same, minus 5 is equals to 0. X plus 2 upon 2, you know, 1 square, 2 upon 2 is 1 square minus 5 is equals to 0. x plus 1 whole square minus 1 square is 1 minus 5 is equals to 0. X plus 1 square minus 6 is equals to 0. X plus 1 square is equals to 6. So recall question number 2 of this exercise 1a. We have done lot of parts of this type. What we have to do? Take square root on both sides. X plus 1 is equals to, whenever you take a square, you must put plus minus sign. So x plus 1 is equals to plus minus. What is root 6? Take the help from your calculator, you will get the root 6. 2 point something, 2.3 and something is the answer. So x plus 1 is equals to 2.3 is in plus, and x minus 1 is equals to minus 2.3. So x is equals to 2.3 minus 1, x is equals to minus 2.3 plus 1. 2.3 minus 1 is 2.3 and 1.3, or x is equals to minus 2.3 plus 1 is minus 1.3. Minus 1 shift to other side. So sorry, minus 3.3. So this plus 1 move to this side. 1 is plus, sorry, I am sorry. So minus. So minus 3.3 is the answer. Hope you understand. Actually, I don't have calculator right now. So that's why I am feeling difficulty to find the values. But you have calculator. Check this answer. Maybe I wrote 2.3 is not correctly. So kindly check the answer from your calculator and then correct this. But I am teaching you the method of completing a square. This is very easy to take the help from calculator. But you have to focus that how to convert given question in terms of perfect square form. This is our objective. Take another part. Next time I will bring calculator in order to give you 100% correct answer. See part B. X square plus 17x minus 30 is equals to 0. What is the method? The method is write x square same, divide the coefficient of x by 2, 17 upon 2, write 17 upon 2 with plus square and with minus square. Minus 30 is equals to 0. Then this is your a, this is 2ab, this is b square. So your answer is x plus 17 upon 2 whole square minus 17 upon 2 whole square minus 30 is equals to 0. X plus 17 upon 2 is 8.5 square. 8.5 square minus 30 is equals to 0. X plus 8.5 square minus 8.5 square is what? 8.85 upon 10 into 85 upon 10. 85 into 85 is 7225. So 72.25 minus 30 is equals to 0. And x plus 8.5 square minus 72.2 and 30 is 102.25 is equals to 0. And then x plus 8.5 square is equals to 102.25. I am giving you remaining work. You have to complete this question. Take the square of both sides, square root of both sides. So if you remove the square, you will get square root with plus minus sign, and then find x plus 8.5, find the square root of 102.25 with the help of calculator. One time plus, one time minus, and then solve. You can do. I hope you can do easily. Next question. Next is our part C. Part C is x square minus 12x plus 9 is equals to 0. The same work has to be done. What is the work? Is x square, divide the coefficient of x by 2, write with plus, with minus, and this constant remains 9, because we cannot touch this constant. All working apply on these two terms. So a square plus 2ab plus b square is x minus 12 upon 2 square minus 12 upon 2 is what? Write same. Simplify next step. Plus 9 is equals to 0. 12 upon 2 is 6 square. 12 upon 2 is 6 square plus 9 is equals to 0. X minus 6 square. 6 square is 36 plus 9 is equals to 0. X minus 6 square is 36 or 927 is equals to 0. X minus 6 square is equals to 27. X minus 6 is equals to plus minus root 27. Now, remaining steps is very easy. Find the answer of 27 square root with the help of calculator and then solve. You must get, after solving, which part is this? C part. You have to find, you must have the answer of x is 11.20 or 0.8. You must verify the answer. I hope you understand. Next part. The next part is part E. Now, I hope you can do all parts of the method of completing a square. 1 upon 4x minus 3 is equals to 0. What you have to do? Write x square, same. Divide this by 2, x, this by 2 square, with plus, this by 2 square, with minus, minus 3 is equals to 0. Then this is your a square, this is 2ab, this is b square. So a square plus 2ab plus b square is what? A plus b whole square minus 1 upon 4 upon 2 square minus 3 is equals to 0. X plus 1 upon 4 upon 2 is 8 square. 1 upon 8 square minus 3 is equals to 0. X plus 1 upon 8 square. 1 upon 8 is 64 minus 3 is equals to 0. X plus 1 upon 8 square. 64 freeza 192 plus 1 is 193 upon 64, and then final step is x plus 1 upon 8 square is equals to 193 upon 64. This is minus, this should be plus when you move this to other side. Take the square root x plus 1 upon 8, 193 upon 64 square root with plus minus sign. Then find the square root of 193 upon 64 with the help of calculator. Move this number one time plus, one with plus sign and one with minus sign to get the value of x. Your final answer must be 1.61 or minus 1.86. I hope you understand. Take one more part. Next part is part G. X square plus 0.6x minus 1 is equals to 0. Same, square of the first number, divide the coefficient of x by 2, then coefficient of x by 2, then 0.6 upon 2 square minus 0.6 upon 2 square minus 1 is equals to 0. What we have to do next? A plus b whole square. So a plus b whole square minus 0.6 upon 2 square minus 1 is equals to 0. What is 0.6 upon 2 is 6 upon 20, 3 upon 10. So 0.6 upon 2 is 0.3 square minus 0.3 square minus 1 is equals to 0. X plus 0.3 square. 0.3 square is what? 0.09 minus 1 is equals to 0. X plus 0.3 square minus 1 minus 0.9 is minus 1.09 is equals to 0. So x plus 0.3 square is equals to 1.09. Move this minus sign on this side. Then x plus 0.3 square is equals to, move square to take square root on other side. This, and finally find the square root. With the help of calculator you will get the final answer of x is 0.74 or minus 1.34. I hope you understand two parts. Part D and H remains, so you can do both the part easily. Student, kindly do practice and do all remaining questions, including those questions which I have done on this board, and wait for next lecture. I will continue exercise 1A in next class. Hope you understand today's class. Kindly subscribe my channel, like my videos, press the bell icon button and share my videos to your other school friends as well. Okay student, hope you understand and enjoy today's class. See you next class. Allah Hafiz.